Her passive, which has the spell vamp on it, keeps her in the lane longer, keeps her pumping out consistent damage, especially with her AoE. Her ult can still persist through death if you have Guardian Angel or Zelen. It's ult on you.
And works with Zhonya's.
And works with Zhonya's as well. So she's very good. Great caster this week. Very, very fun. And try her out if you haven't tried her already, because she's awesome.
Gnosis is a very fun champion to play. He's got a lot of scaling with that Siphon Strike, so you can build him up over time and be devastating like late game. He's sort of like Veigar in that regard, in that he builds up slowly and slowly and slowly, and can put out some devastating damage with that Siphon Strike. His ultimate is a lifesaver. It really is very, very helpful, especially when you're in big old team fights, because you get more HP the more people that are around you. So if you're in the middle of a big old cluster fudge, you can have a lot of HP and a lot of damage. His Wither is a very, very good single target slow. It's very, very long lasting, and it's a very high percentage slow, as I recall. And his Spirit Fire it's just an incredible thing against melee and ranged characters. It reduces their attack speed and gives them an armor debuff. And it's pretty good for the laning phase too. It just can keep ranged carries off your back, just because they can't get very close, because they won't avoid that Spirit Fire damage. So he's a good laner in that regard, because he gets HP from his Siphon Strike, and he can keep ranged people from nibbling on him with that Spirit Fire. So Gnosis, he's good. You can play him as a tank. You can play him as a physical kind of tanky DPS, just because of his ult. So Gnosis, he's fun. If you're looking to try somebody who's very strong in the lane phase, especially for a melee, he's probably the guy to go with this week.
Ryze is kind of a mid-range caster. He has a stun or a snare. He has a lot of AoE damage, and he has a lot of single target damage. His ults let you gain 65% more spell power with all your abilities, and it just is devastating if you're... He's very good as a burst hero.
Yeah, he's got the AoE from his ultimate to back it up. Problem with Ryze, though, he's very, very close range. So if you don't have a good tank to keep you safe, Ryze will get pretty much insta-jib, just because he has to run up right in the enemy's face and drop off his spell combos. But they mostly set that up just that way you could bounce off his little bouncing spell off of himself. That's one of the things he has over Fiddlesticks, is not only his damage, but he can bounce his bouncing spell off of himself, whereas Fiddlesticks 1 versus 1, his Dark Wind is just kind of useless.
We also have Sana. Sana we've talked about a lot, but she is a support caster. She uses auras as well as other abilities. She can heal, she can deal good amount of damage, and she can increase movement speed. She has a cone stun. I did not like the way they changed the tooltip for that. Instead of having a cone casting bar, now you have to click, and it's very clunky. But other than that, you just kind of click and aim. Has a great stun. Her passive lets you have numerous auras up, so you can have magic resist and your attack and ability power up at the same time. She's great support, very great early game, and great mid game. She is one of those heroes that can be ganked really easily, though. So if you're soloing or something, she's gonna get ganked.
Yeah, if you're gonna gank Sana, though, just make sure you have the appropriate CC, because if you try and get her when her move speed aura is up, or when she just has too much of that move speed burst, you're not gonna be able to keep her down. So make sure you bring the appropriate CC to gank her. And that's really it for champions this week. We're going to move on to news. So this week, there's still a lot of talk about the WCG. A lot of cool things have been happening. They've been talking about that constantly. Just that big tournament. I wish we could be there, but unfortunately not. It sounds like it'd been a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, check it out. Watch some of the streaming stuff if you can. It's pretty interesting.
Next, we have the permanent skin cost reduction to Kingpin Twitch, and Sheerwood Force Ash will be reduced to 520 RP, so if you want to get those skins, they're now lower price. And we also have new skins coming out for Twisted Fate and Evelyn. They are the Tango Dancing Couple.
Yep, another Journal of Justice skin, if you guys are lore buffs out there. I think it's actually been pretty cool with the ones they've been releasing. I actually didn't think they'd release his skin for that. I thought it was just going to be a minor article. But, you know, whatever. It looks cool.
Olay!
It's just a shame that Evelyn rework didn't come out for it. So, there you go.
You won't be seeing those two tangling anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not for another 2 weeks.
Yep.
And yeah, that's really about it, other than the league judgment and that Catriona sale. That Catriona sale was nice. I was actually thinking about getting that for a friend of mine, but we'll see. Maybe. There's still some time left on it, I believe. But yeah, I think that's about it for news this week.
Well, we still have the contest. We are loving all the stuff you were sending us, guys. You guys are making it really hard to choose.
Oh, I know. I'm like, oh, I like this one.
And then the next day,
and, oh, I like this one. And I got another one. Oh, I like this one.
It's like we're gonna have to bring in like other people to judge it because
guest star Randy Jackson and
Paula Abdul,
Boba Fett. Boba Fett's a great judge.
Welcome to SpazticGaming Idol with our judges Boba Fett.
Yeah, I would love to see Boba Fett.
He's just like sitting in the chair, just jetpacks up.
We need jetpacks. Can we get jetpacks?
Can we get like a jetpack hero that just kind of floats around in League now?
Okay.
Too much?
Let's ask.
Send Riot an email about jetpack.
Send Riot an email. Give me a jetpack hero. But yeah, we're kind of rambling here. So yeah, drop us off a contest entry if you feel like it. Whatever your art skill is, please. We'd love to see him. And hey, you might get an honorable mention. Hey, you might even win. So there you go.
And don't worry, guys. You have another week. It ends at midnight on this Saturday the 16th. So 16th is the deadline.
There you go, folks. And yeah, that's pretty much all we have for the week. If you need to view contest details, we'll put a little link in the bottom, or we'll just drop off some notes. That's really it. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Well, good luck on the fields of justice. We'll see you guys later.
This has been Water Elemental.
And this has been the Rudely Interrupted Access.
And there's a Cho'gath on a roof.
A Cho'gath on the roof. And I'm not speaking metaphorically.